Hello my beautiful people of the internet. Now in my last video, we set up VRidge to stream Steam VR games from your PC to your smartphone. In this video, I wanted to take you a little bit further through the setup process and detail some troubleshooting steps for video slowdowns and glitches in VRidge. Like I said in the last video, it's best to start with the lowest settings. This is in fact lower than the low preset in RiftCat. Drop the resolution all the way down to 1024 by 576, the lowest it will go. Set the bitrate to 3 or 4 and the frame rate to a lowly 30 FPS. Render scale shouldn't impede your phone's performance, only your PC's, so unless you have a weaker computer, set that to 150%. If the video stream is glitchy or laggy, the most likely culprit would be the encoder. Try using the Media Foundation encoder, which will work for both Nvidia and AMD graphics cards. If you're using integrated graphics, this is probably not going to work for you. But if you're brave, continue ahead. If you have an Nvidia graphics card, NVENC will also help out quite a bit. That's a proprietary encoder made by Nvidia for Nvidia graphics cards. Be sure not to select the experimental encoder unless you know your phone is supported, as it generally causes the screen to flash green or cause other graphical glitches or slowdowns. If after performing these steps you're still experiencing a glitchy video on your phone, try raising the bitrate a little bit more. Too low of a bitrate is like forcing too much water out of too small of a stream. It's going to leak out and cause a mess. So raise the bitrate somewhere around 5 or 6 megabits per second if 3 or 4 wasn't cutting it earlier. If everything is finally working with the lowest settings, you can start raising them little by little, and I would actually suggest using the presets for this, as they automatically set the correct bitrate for you. You can also try 60 FPS, as it will greatly reduce nausea and dizziness. Unless you have a really good phone like a Galaxy S6, a Google Pixel, or an HTC M9, something along those caliber, a flagship phone, I wouldn't suggest moving much past the medium preset. If it works on medium, don't touch the resolution and start looking at the resolution scale. Setting this higher will not affect performance on the phone, only the computer. But since you only need 60 FPS instead of 90 on a traditional VR headset like an Oculus Rift or an HTC Vive, you can get away with setting the resolution scale a bit higher. Setting this to 150 or 200% will greatly sharpen the image you see on your phone without too much of a slowdown like you would get from raising the resolution directly. If none of this helped you, leave a comment down below asking for help, detailing your problem and the specs of your computer, so that I can get to you one-on-one. I would be happy to help anyone that's having problems. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.